We're gonna move on to our fourth place deck. Andrew Dang. Shout out. Dang. Playing Reptile underwater. Look at this 23 attacks. Look at this man. 4 Lurophobia, obviously. 4 Face Cover Fire. 4 Finale Rose or 3 Finale Rosso. What? Mm-hmm. 2 Barrier of Frost. What? Your opponent commits 1 Foundation. Quad Bang. Yo, Soul Trap and Hand Cannon are hype. What in here attack wise looks crazy? Fusion Refusals very, very nuts. I like this card a lot in this deck. Holy cow. That's just extra damage after you've dumped their hand.
Or extra damage mitigate.
Yeah. This is really cool. I like this deck a lot. Castaway and Forgotten. This is the first time I think we've seen this on the list.
Card's really good.
Card's crazy good. Yeah, this deck actually looks like a beating. This deck looks like it would demolish you. Yo, the best card that I've seen so far. Rhythmic Fighting Style. Let's go. This card, Rhythmic Fighting Style, I think is one of the... Man, Street Fighter had such good foundations.
They had okay ones.
I think there were so many diamonds in the rough. So many.
Definitely, but like that whole set wasn't terrific.
Well, that's a different topic for a different day.
Definitely
was.
But definitely is.
There's like this is some real this is a beating.
Yeah.
Andrew I think
the
found
deck is just supposed to go in.
Like look at Face Cover Fire in Reptile as a reversal.
Mm-hmm.
Minus damage.
Plus 2 to check.
Plus 2 to my check. Or plus damage. If you don't attempt to block this, you have to discard a card on your turn by adding it to your card pool face down.
So he reversals, makes you discard, makes you basically discard another.
Yeah, he probably won't make you discard. But this card itself says that they discard 1.
Yeah.
And so you don't actually use... You can sit here with two cards in hand as Reptile, and Face Cover Fire still makes you discard the 1. Yeah. Which that's the biggest issue with reversaling with Reptile, is you don't actually feel like you're getting the real value out of it because you have this ability to discard with Reptile.
Either hold or... Yeah.
Yeah. This is a really cool find. I like... This deck's sick. Is there anything you would change or add about this deck?
I think Fatality would be really nuts.
You think Fatality would be nuts? Yeah, Fatality would be very, very good. Hold on, what do we use Momentum for?
Finale Rosso.
Yeah, that card is multiple too. That's very good. And Allurophobia. See how powerful? Yeah, I think Fatality might have been like a good choice. Maybe take out Barrier of Frost and put him in.
I think Barrier of Frost was more for defense and the committing.
Okay.
Choice commit's really good.
Then I don't know what to take out. I think Face Cover Fire was like the main strategy defensively.
It also gives you momentum for the Celestial Beam.
Man, I think a singular Prepare to Fight in the sideboard is not good. I think that card is absolutely nuts and should be played. And I don't know why nobody's doing it. They're gonna find out after this weekend. They're gonna find out. You know,
all of them was playing it.
You know, the last PTC that I went to, the guy that won, he was also maining 2 Prepare to Fight, side and a third.
Yeah, no.
This time
he didn't. He also didn't have to play against Prepare to Fight all day.
You're right.
If he had, he probably would have just scrubbed out.
I would have lost. That person would have had to play way, way harder. So shout out to Andrew. Good job, man. We're gonna move on. Joshua Yeager's Ed 9 deck, 3rd place under Void. Apparently he just stole a deck list from Jeremy Ray and was just like, fuck it. But hey, man,
solid.
No, there's no shame in that. I mean, you got 3rd. You fucking piloted it.
It's how it works.
Quad Petrol Power. This deck looks sick. Digital Manipulation. This deck just looks like it goes hard as a paint.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why we're running Damnation. I think that card's bad.
I mean, it is your namesake.
Reclaiming what's ours. Curious Magnetism. Yeah, this deck. 3 Facial Monster.
Deck's solid.
This deck looks fine. This deck looks totally chill. 4 Evoke. I'm not positive there's much else we can do. 4 Harrison's Lucky Day. Man, is that card that good?
It just prevents you from discarding a card or flipping a foundation. And you get to draw a card off of it.
What flips or makes you discard that much?
Goro's Foundation. Yeah. Cool. I'll flip that -2 damage.
Okay.
Hunt for spiders.
Okay. What down here needs to be... Damnation is what we have to protect. I forgot. We got to protect the Damnation from Hunt for spiders.
Protect anything. Face of a monster. Protecting the cards that do things.
All right, let's talk about this real fast. We're playing 4 Venomous in this deck.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Minimize what they get.
That card is so slept on.
Card's really good.
That card's super good. And I've heard so many people like, Venomous sucks, it doesn't have a block. It's play ball committed. You just get to go in harder, and they can't block you. That's insane.
Card's really good.
That card's super good. Yeah, I think this deck looks fine.
I guess the least...
It's not pushing the envelope.
I know what I'm upset he's not playing.
What?
He's not playing our boy Ein. Where's our loyal friend?
Oh, you think that card matters?
I think that card super matters in this format.
He is playing that card though.
He's not.
It's just got Natalia on it.
You're right.
It's another 2/5 no block. And it has a singular keyword.
You're right, but loyal friend can shut off responses.
What?
Yeah.
Damnation's the best card in the game.
Yeah, but it only touches enhances.
That's all right.
And it's unique.
It is unique.
That card sucks.
Yeah, I think the biggest issue that I have with Joshua's totally unique brainchild of a deck is that it's just not pushing the envelope very much.
Yeah.
It's just not.
Ganymede's pretty cool. Prevents your opponent from wanting to build cards.
Yeah. Or take momentum. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like a nuclear deterrent.
Mm-hmm. Hey, go ahead, take momentum. I'll get 2 speed on
this
all
thing's
these.
gonna get real fast.
Just do it.
And it's an ally. That's the big thing.
Yeah.
So like all this stuff works.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
see.
the real reason.
I see now.
You're just like, oh man, I'm playing stink gas into terrorists. And you're just like, discard a card. I'll build that 9. Discard another one. This is fast. You held the block, but
you
now
lost.
You can't. You lost. Yeah. Shout out to Josh. Thanks for talking about Discord all the time. And then second place, Elena, piloted by Preston S. Brockway. Shout outs to this guy playing what looked like a very sick Graven Castles Elena deck. Apparently, I was listening to the. I guess we're gonna talk about this card, huh?
I was about to say.
Apparently, I was listening to the Guile treatment. Shout outs to Rockford CCG for all of their amazing Guile treatment content. And Iari was on this week's episode, and he was like, in rounds, he got 2-0'd by this deck. Like, the Swift 2-0, and then got the Salty run back in finals. But look at this deck.
What does this deck do?
What does this deck do? This deck fucks you up in deadlock. That's what this deck does.
Solid.
This deck demolishes you in deadlock. This card, or Hammerhead Assault, Shin Ryukan Missile Launcher, Black Dog Fang loops if he needs to, Nutcracker's good no matter the turn.
Yeah.
Woodman's Leaf Shield, Jodan
Sokutagiri.
Yeah.
Sokutagiri.
That's not right. But
Sokutagiri.
This card has deadlock, and he's just like, yeah, I mean, I'm getting a free foundation for my Graven Castle runes every turn, and so I'm gonna throw in a Woodman's Leaf Shield and be totally fine. How do you like them apples?
Now that you explain it as a free foundation for Graven Castle ruins.
What?
I said now that you explain it as a free foundation for Graven Castle ruins.
Yeah, it's a free foundation for Graven Castle ruins. It's nuts. He's playing 4 build for speed to make sure all his stuff hits eventually. I mean, he's got the foundations. Like, he's building for free.
Mm-hmm.
It's like this does not have a cost once for that +1 speed. And, like, it destroys his face down, so he gets his tag back in his discard pile, and he keeps going. Numbers of Other Realms, Forbidden Technique, just to build more. Like, this thing just races to deadlock, and then is just like, oh, well, now I'm going to demolish you
I have
for it.
tools to do.
Yeah. Look at this sideboard Princess Perry and sideboard double Big Cyclone.
Big Cyclone's okay.
Big Cyclone is nuts because of Graven Castle Ruins.
Yeah, no.
You just add
the Princess Perry is like, yeah.
You just add the thing in. Well, the cool thing about Princess Perry, as well as in your card pool, all your attacks gain safe. And so if you're getting reversal to death, all those cards in your card pool, if you're getting reversal to death, you just Graven Castle as your first enhance, add in Princess Perry. Hey, Jeddah, you suck.
Yeah.
Hey, Spraggio, Skullbearer, you have to just sit there and not actually apply the real pressure that you're supposed to. If you
Hey, he's playing one of my favorite actions.
Fast Learner?
Yeah.
He's playing Fast Learner because of how many face downs he has.
Yeah.
And adding it to their hand or commit their character. This card is 2 more copies of Stop that you destroyed 2 face down foundations. They don't stay ready. So you're just like, boop. There you go. Or after your opponent reduces the speed of your attack, he has +6. Could you imagine like randomly being like, -2 speed, +6 speed. I know what I'm gonna mill up for my missile launcher. It's getting damage. There's just like there's a bunch of really, really cool stuff.
I'm sold. He played Fast Learner today.
Yeah, sure.
I love it when bad cards get played good ways.
The only thing that I'm seeing that this deck does not have, number one, is it is not mainboarding Bebop Blues. I think that card's insane.
The card is good, but he has a stop in the main.
Sure, he's got a singular stop in the main,
and he's got like all that life.
The action hate on Bebop Blues matters.
It does.
If I can cancel a fade. If I can cancel a fade by discarding a momentum,
I bet he wish he made that during finals.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to. And then the other thing that there's not a you're playing Graven Castle Ruins, and there's not a Dark Chirito on your list. I do not know. I don't know how you do this.
There's no good. It doesn't have the good symbol.
It has fire, earth, good.
Mm-hmm.
Dark
Chirito does not have.
Chirito has all three of Graven Castle symbols. It's like they were made for each other. It's like they were made for each other.
I don't know.
I'm positive that.
Big Cyclone does basically the same thing.
Sure, let's talk about it. Big Cyclone does indeed stop the hand discarding, which there was a Reptile on tops. I get that. There was an Ed9 in tops. I get that. There was a Whitzel on top. I get that. Wow. That's Big Cyclone's actually nuts. For this specific PTC. I think that might be why he's just got some amazing matchups. But the Dark Chirito it does the same thing, but like a different niche. Like, why wouldn't we play like 1-1 if we're gonna do that? Like, could you play one parry, one Cyclone, one Chirito? Chirito is a 6/3 that has multiple 2 on it. And so here's another momentum outlet that we have. Like, I think there's some validation of in
maybe
at
he
least
just
experimenting with Chirito.
He doesn't only
maybe
have
not.
2 Nutcracker.
What?
He does only have 2 Nutcracker. Too,
yeah.
So
yeah,
maybe he just
doesn't have a split them. Yeah,
they had to work together.
Lastly, we're gonna jump into our first place.
Yari.
Shout out, he's one of our Patreon producers, so thanks, buddy. Also newly appointed Legend of Wolf sponsor player. Congratulations on that as well. So I listened to the whole Gao treatment, so I got a fairly in-depth look at this. As somebody who's made at least 7 versions of Akuma that I
have
think
3
of.
built right now,
Yeah.
taking them all with me.
Yeah, I hate you. What about this deck stands out to you?
That stands out? That stands out.
So the biggest thing that I see
Damnation
is number 1 Damnation, and 2, we're only playing 3 Revoke, and we're not playing the 4th in the sideboard.
I don't have a sideboard build, but I'm also only playing 3 Revoke.
3 Revoke main, no side. Would you sideboard?
I don't have a side. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I think side Revoke's like the best action card in the game.
But I also in my evil deck currently main 2 of the Sekia Kuretsuha.
I agree, and he said he only never needed it as 1, and he only ever sided the 1 versus Graven Castle because he didn't want to get whatever. If
I actually just used it as like a lead-off attack. It's a lead-off attack that makes people want to block.
Yeah, they
don't want you to have it, and they know you'll want to flip.
Yeah.
And for me, it does matter either way sometimes.
He's playing both Gyro Blade and Gyro Attack.
Yeah.
He's playing both of these.
I just personally don't like Gyro Blade.
Okay.
It's a 3 no block that doesn't do anything sometimes.
Yeah, fair enough.
And if your open hand goes build 4, hold 1 in a Gyro Blade, and your opponent decides, hey, I'm going to swing at you, you don't do anything that turn.
True.
You sit there with a Gyro Blade with no block and get hit in the face. And that's the reason I don't play it.
Drained by a Kiss, I think, is one of these slept-on cards from this set. I think Response Flip after this card resolves, if the attack resolves, flip it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's incredibly powerful on a 2/5 with a 3 high block.
Yes. I think it's super powerful and not even just Akuma. The ability to flip your opponent's cards is very good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like, Mathematician was good for that exact reason.
Yeah, and this card doesn't blow itself up. It stays ready.
It's also not playable committed.
Fair. I think same thing with the N9 list. I think this is just an uninspired deck list, but he went into this event, and I listened on the Rockford Gal treatment show. Fuck, I couldn't think for a second. The Gal treatment, and he was just like, when you go to an event, you've got a mentality that you have, and it's either I'm gonna win my way, and like I'm gonna bring Kevin Broberg to like the second biggest event of the year.
YOLO, my man.
And he went into this event saying I'm going to win, and so he played the most consistent, beat ass Akuma deck that he possibly could, and it shows. He
I'm
won.
working on a build that doesn't have to do that.
He won. Yeah. So with
Shout
that,
outs to him.
oh, hold on. I think there's a comment. There's a comment on the deck list. Oh. The deck list is incomplete and recorded incorrectly. I'm able to 3 Dalek Slayer in the attack lineup for a total of 18 attacks.
And they spelled his last name wrong.
And they spelled his last name wrong? Come on, Ryan Pham. Come on, Ryan Pham. Best cousin name. What a good name. But yeah, shout outs to Yari for taking down this tournament. This was the first tournament that played by the new rules, and I have not heard any bitching. Not any zero bitching.
I doubt it made. Well, I guess. I didn't hear any bitching, but I was gonna say I doubt it made that much of a difference. I don't think we have enough data to really determine.
I want to know how many people scooped in top cuts. We had 2 diversities.
I want to know what the seeding was before the tournament. Before.
Oh, before?
Yeah, what was seeding?
Okay.
What players had their first round wins? Like my bad, not wins, but first round go first.
Okay.
What players got to go first during their match?
That's rad. Well,
those are stats I want to see.
Well, I think we're going to bring this topic to a close. Shout out to everybody at Cameron Park for playing such a fantastic PTC. I heard the store was very cool. And once again, shout outs to Yari and all the other players who made the event red. So, last minute thoughts?
Good job, guys.
So with that, we're going to move on to topic 2.